Okay, so our readings this week were introducing judging Jewish content and One Nation, Many Gods. Um, I thought these readings were really, really interesting this week, especially going into teaching, because growing up in a religious house, I always wondered how it would be like to be a teacher in a public school system. And I also wondered the teacher's point of view when they were teaching it to me when I was younger. And so reading these articles really, really interested me this week. The first one, Introduction Judging Jewish Content, I thought I don't really have a lot to say about it. I thought it was really interesting. The article pointed out that few books will meet criteria for excellence for Jewish books, and accuracy is essential for judges and librarians selecting the books. I thought that was very, very neat that they do that. That Jewish books, or people who publish these books and people who read these, have a very, very high standard for these books, and I think that other religions and cultures that people read about, judges should also hold a very high standard, because they're informing other people about their culture. I think we talked about this a couple weeks ago in accuracy and culture, and I think it's really important that reading this article that there are criteria for these books. The second article I thought was way more interesting. I mean, the first one was good in a sense that we do need to hold people to really high standards for books so that children can be informed the right way, and that they don't learn false things about different cultures or different religions or anything else in that matter. But the second one, it said in the article, schools are exactly the place religion should be addressed. And at first I disagreed with it, and I still do disagree with it. I think that it should be taught at home. But then it went into further that teachers should teach about religion, not going to that they're not going to teach religion. And I definitely agree that. I think it's very important that they do teach about all religions. I liked how that in this paper they explained, we do teach about all different religions. Each religion gets the same amount of pages. Each religion gets the same amount of days being taught about. I think that's very important so that they don't just bias one religion. And that also the teachers they're not allowed to say what their religion is, so they don't bias the class. So yeah, that's what I pretty much thought about that. I thought it was really good. At first I really didn't agree with the article. Also, I guess it would be hard for a parent's stand view. I can see that because I know growing up in a religious household, when we learned about Darwinism and like, the Big Bang Theory, that was really hard for my parents to go through. But so I wondered how this would affect the students and the parents if they were taught about all these different religions. And one student said that it's important, and it means that like this subject is important to learn about, and that it means that you're learning about different religions will not undermine the faith of their family. So that's really good to know that students will not be influenced by this class, that they're just learning about the religion, not how to participate in it. So yeah, that's what I thought about those two articles. I thought that they were really good and really informing this week.